Hello students, now I am going to continue the chapter Pythagoras theorem of 10th standard, practice set 2.1, question number 6. So find the side and perimeter of a square whose diagonal is 10 centimeter. So you are given the figure, that is A, B, C, D. So it is a square, so all sides are same. So we consider here the BCX means all sides are also X, and the diagonal you are given is 10 centimeter. And now we have to find out the side and as well as the perimeter. Now see, in quadrilateral ABCD we consider that is all the sides are X, and so in triangle ABC we considering this triangle ABC, which is in which the B is of 90 degree. So AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. So 10 square, that is AC, the value of AC we are given, that is 10. So 10 square is equals to AB is X square, because we consider this both the sides are same, and BC is also X square. So we get here 2X square is equals to 100 and X square is equals to 50. So taking square root of both sides will get X is equals to root 50, that is 5 root 2. So we get the side of the square, that is 5 root 2. Now going to find out the perimeter. So you know that is the perimeter of any quadrilateral is 4 into side. So 4 into side, that is 4 into 5 root 2. So we get the answer 20 root 2. Now see the question number 7. So in figure DFE, angle F is 90 degree. Then FG, so FG is perpendicular to DE, and GD is equals to 8, FG is 12, and we have to find out the EG, so this part, and FD, so this one, and EF means all sides of the triangle we have to find out. Now see, in triangle DEF, this angle F is 90 degree, which is given, and FG is perpendicular to ED. So these all part are given in our example, so the reason is given. So you learn about the geometric mean theorem, that is, if we draw any perpendicular from the right angle to the hypotenuse, then the square of this part, perpendicular part, is the square of this one is equals to the product of these two sides on which this perpendicular is drawn. So FG square is equals to EG, so this part EG into GD by geometric mean theorem. Now we have to just put down the values. So we are given FG is 12, EG as it is, and the GD you are given is 8, and so we get EG is equals to 18. So this part is 18, and now we can easily find out the AD. So AD is 18 plus 8, that is 26. It's not the requirement of the example, just we calculate it orally. Now see, in triangle DGE, now see the triangle DGE again. So this is the triangle DG. Now see the triangle DGF, in which triangle DGF is 90 degree, and so by using the Pythagoras theorem, so what we get? FD square. So see, where is FD? So see, that is FD square. So the side opposite to the 90 degree means FD is the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square is equals to the sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. So we get FG square plus GD square. So here FG square plus GD square. Now we have to put down 8 square plus 12 square. So we get here, that is 64 and 144. So the addition is 208. So this is the answer of FD square. Now what is FD? Taking the square root, so we will get 4 root 30. So we find the FD as a 4 root 30. So the reason is Pythagoras theorem. Now in triangle EGF, angle EFG is 90 degree. Now see triangle EGF. So see here EGF. Now see, since this angle is of 90 degree, this part is also 90 degree. Yes. Now which one is the hypotenuse? EF is the hypotenuse. So EF square is equals to, see here, that is EF square is equals to EG square plus GF square. Again, why here we are going to use the Pythagoras theorem. So here 18 square plus 12 square, so 324 plus 144, so we'll get 468. So EF is equals to 6 root 30. Now see the question number 8. So find the diagonal of the rectangle whose length is 35 centimeter and breadth is 12 centimeter. Now see the rectangle ABCD. Length we are given 35 and breadth is 12. So you know that is in rectangle each angle is also 90 degree. So in quadrilateral ABCD, BC 35 and CD is 12, that is you are given in the example, so the reason is given. Now we are going to take the triangle BCD. So BCD, which angle is 90? That is BCD, angle BCD is 90. So we are going to use the Pythagoras theorem. So BD square, so see the hypotenuse square is equals to sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. So BC square plus CD square. So यहाँ पे BC square होगा 35 plus 12 square. So 1225 is the square of this one and 144. So by taking addition 1369, and so the BD is 37 centimeter by taking the square root of the both sides. BD means here we find out the diagonal of this rectangle. Now see the question number 9. So in figure M is the midpoint of the QR. So see, M is the midpoint of QR. Angle PRQ, so PRQ is 90 degree, and we have to prove that this PQ square is equals to 4PM square. So see PM square का है, PM square minus 3PR square. Now this one. Now we can easily see that is there are total 2 right angle triangles, that is PRM, ये वाला एक है, next one that is PRQ. So 2 right angle triangles है यहाँ पे. So दोनों भी ट्रायंगल को हम पाइथागोरस थ्योरम लगाएंगे. Since there are, so see first we have to see the to prove में हमें हर एक साइड का स्क्वायर दिखाई दे रहा है जो हमें पाइथागोरस थ्योरम लगाने पर ही मिलता है. So we have to take the Pythagoras theorem for both these triangles. So first we are taking the large triangle, that is PRQ. So in PRQ, since the angle is 90 degree, so here we have to use the Pythagoras theorem. So PQ square is equals to PR square plus QR square. And now the second triangle PRM, in angle PRM is 90 degree. So PM square, Pythagoras theorem, is equals to PR square plus RM square. Again we use the Pythagoras theorem. Now see, since we are given that is M is the midpoint, that is RM and MQ are same, and which is half of this RQ. So RM is equals to MQ is equals to half RQ, which I have given. So see here the second statement में हम कुछ change करने वाले हैं. So PM square is equals to PR square plus, instead of writing RM, because RM is half RQ, so we are taking half RQ square. So PM square is equals to PR square plus the square of this one is 1 by 4 QR square. And so यहाँ पे जो 4 है वो हमें नहीं चाहिए. सो हम हर एक टर्म को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. सो मल्टीप्लाइंग बोथ साइड्स बाय 4. यहाँ पे इस स्टेटमेंट को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद हमें क्या मिलेगा, 4PM स्क्वायर प्लस 4PR स्क्वायर प्लस QR स्क्वायर. नाउ 4PM स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू 3. ये जो 4 है वो हमने थोड़ा सा स्प्लिट अप करके लिखा है 3 and 1 करके. 3 plus 1 that is 3PR square and 1PR square. Together we get 4PR square. जस्ट हमने थोड़ा एडजस्टमेंट के लिए उसको हमने स्प्लिट अप किया है. एंड दिस QR square इज एज इट इज. सो यू हैव टू कीप इन माइंड दिस स्टेप. ये स्टेप अगर आप ध्यान में रखोगे तो आगे वाला आपको थोड़ा सा ईजी जाएगा. सो 4PM square is equals to 3PR square as it is. Now see PQ square and PR square. Now see the first statement. So what we get by the addition of PR and QR, that is PR square plus QR square. When we take the addition we get PQ square. Now instead of writing these two terms we write PQ square, so which we take from the first statement. So you have to mention here from 1. And now this is the last step, that is we want this PQ square, so move this 3 to this side. So PQ square is equals to 4PM square minus 3PR square. Now see the last example, that is the example number 10. The walls of two buildings on either side of a street are parallel to each other. A ladder 5.8 meter long is placed on the street such that its top just reaches the window of a building at the height of 4 meter. On turning the ladder over to the other side of the street, its top touches the window of the other building at a height of 4.2 meter, and we have to find out the width of the street. So first we're going to draw a figure. So this one is the figure. So यहाँ पे जो XB and YD, so these are the walls of the two buildings, ठीक है, and this BD is the width of the street, and next one that is AC and CE. So AC हमने ये जो है AC and CE, so this is the position of the ladder. पहले हमने ladder यहाँ पे ऐसा रखा था, थोड़ा सा लाइन ये हो गया, एक ही लाइन है, और बाद में उठा के हमने उस लैडर को उस साइड पे रखा था. सो सी द हाइट ऑफ द लैडर इज सेम, दैट इज 5.8. यहाँ पे जो है ए बी एंड यहाँ पे यहाँ से ए जो विंडो है वो 4 मीटर पे है, और इस वॉल की जो विंडो है वो 4.2 मीटर पे है. एंड नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द width of this street. So first we have to find out this BC, after that we have to find out this CD, and then after we have to take the addition of this one. So see, AC and CE we are given 5.8. so the measurements that we are given in the example, it is our first statement and the reason is given. Next one, in triangle ABC, so see here it is a right angle triangle, so we can easily use the Pythagoras theorem. Same case यहाँ पर भी है, दोनों पे हम Pythagoras theorem लगाने वाले हो. So angle ABC is 90 degrees, so AC square, see the figure properly, AB square plus BC square, so 5.8 square is equals to 4 square plus BC square. So the square of the 5.8 is 33.64 plus 16 is equals to plus BC square, so BC square is equals to 33.64 minus 16, so we get BC square is equals to 17.64, and by using the division method we can find out this square root of BC is 4.2. Next, in triangle EDC, so see figure, again we have to use the Pythagoras theorem. So C square is equals to D square plus CD square, 5.8 square is equals to 4.2 square plus CD square. The square of this one is 33.64 और यहाँ का है 17.64, so after subtraction we get 16, and so the CD is equals to 4. So hence we find out the BC and CD. Now to find this BD we have to take the addition of these ones, because C is in between B and D. So see the last statement, that is BD is equals to BC plus CD. Reason is B dash C dash D, and just we have to take the addition, 4.2 plus 4, so BD is equals to 8.2. So this is all about the practice set of this chapter, that is practice set 2.1. There are total 10 examples, so we finish here, and in next lecture we will see the next concept. Thank you.